What's going on, YouTube? My name is Venator, and in today's video, we are playing on the Hordetest. I've been getting a lot of comments of people asking me to check out the new Hordetest update. And I have to say, I'm very glad that I did. Because one of my favorite dinos, the Dilo, is actually fixed. For those that don't play it a lot or are new to the game, in the current version, the Dilo is busted. The clones do not work, so it's really not that worth playing. But now, with the clones fixed, this thing is an absolute menace, especially in a big pack. Since there's no rules in the Hordetest, you can get, a good group of 6 or 7 of these things together and just go on an absolute tear. Even limited to a pack of 4 when it finally releases, every herbivore better watch out at night, because these things kill so quickly when their clones are all working. And this guy's pretty straightforward when it comes to growing. It has the huge benefit of having turtles on its diet. So find any good turtle spot on a beach and you're going to have this thing to 50% in no time. Then, if you're on the Hordetest, head to what used to be the Highlands area that has now been replaced with this fantastic redwoods forest. I absolutely love this place, and this is where the action for this video is going to start. And our first victims, 2 full adult Allosaurus. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Oh, and if you're wondering why the huge paws here and there, I've tried to get most of them out, but the rubber banding on the Hordetest has been horrible. At the time I was playing, there was these huge rubber band spikes. I think they've kind of since been fixed, but never know with the Hordetest. There's always going to be bugs. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this fight. So as you guys can see, the clones, well, they really work. All those little grunts you could hear were our clones doing damage to him. And it did not take long to put this large Allosaurus down. So we're going to have some fun with this. Our next fight is going to be a very large family of Kentros. We kind of had them cornered right here, and there was a lot of us that could kind of keep going in and out and trying to bait hits, and all we had to do was get one of them to purple. This is going to be a pretty longer fight, and honestly, we don't get them all, but I'd say this is a pretty good example of just how powerful the clones can be. And you got to remember, this is in daytime, so we have to get way more bites on them to get them all the way to purple. Once you get them to purple, we all send our clones, and then there's nothing they can do. And even though we just lost a guy, we got one of them purple. So that means he's definitely going to go down. Because as you can hear, all of us are sending all of our clones. And then here we have another one of the big rubber band spikes. You can always tell when they were happening because everybody just suddenly starts running forward, and then you just have to give it a couple seconds. Then everything pulls right back to where it was. Very frustrating, but at least these were like pretty predictable, and they were lasted long enough that when you knew it was going to happen, you had a second and could get ready for it. It's really frustrating when the rubber bands are constant and slow. And there you have it. First Kintro down. So as soon as we get one purple, it's basically a death sentence. Unless they can go get on an elevated surface where the clones can't reach them. And just like that, we got him purple, and it's time to send in the clones. And you know they're working when you can hear them just constantly taking those damage ticks. Those little squeals, those are the clones hitting him and doing damage. And that's another Kintro down. Their numbers are starting to dwindle. I was really hoping I could kill that pesky Hera. He'd been messing with us this whole fight. It's getting really annoying. And see again, these lag spikes. They're pretty common, but as you can see, Shadow, he got stuck in kind of a bad spot. So hopefully, you know, you just hope you can not run into that when it pulls back. Maybe a little friendly fire, but just like that, we got another one on purple. As you can see, we've taken 2 losses, but they've taken 3, so we're trading pretty well in this. And see, this guy, he learned from the 3 that had died before. and he made his way over here to the sanctuary where he could get on top of a rock and be safe from the clones. So this is your basically only defense that you have against the clones, is to get somewhere they can't reach. So since he was going up here, or up there where we didn't want to go, figured fall back and see if we could go help and get the other guy down that was trying to make a run for it. And then this is where I messed up, and I ran right into his stance, and I paid the price. I don't know how I didn't die right there. So I had to go sit and heal, and that was the fight for me. A couple friends went down, and so that was where we called it. Which, hey, I will take that. We got 3 of the 5 big ones. Pretty good. And then on a new grow, I was playing by myself, and I came across a couple smaller Kentros. I got one of them purple before I got the recording going, but he went up on the rock. So then it was just me trying to get this bright green Kentro. And at night, this is where Dilo is really powerful. Even as a solo, all it takes is that one bite, and I got that guy purple. Even though he got a hit on me, now that I could call my clones, I didn't have to risk any more damage. And just like that, he went down. See, that other Kentro, he's smart. He got up there on the rocks where my clones can't get him. And then, just when I thought I had made a buddy and things were looking up on this life, death comes out of nowhere, like it always can on the Isle. I got caught slipping, and a bigger predator found me. But then in my next life, I got back with the group, we all grew another Dilo, and we were on the hunt again in South Plains in no time. And we found this pack of dibbles. And just like before, as soon as we get one purple, that's pretty much it. One by one, all 3 of these dibbles will eventually go down. It just takes us getting one of them purple, one at a time, and that's really the name of the game. You don't have to get too risky like we are right here. We're getting a little overzealous, running in and taking more hits than we really even needed to. But hey, we were excited, because this Dilo is just a lot of fun, and it's really not a huge deal to play risky, because that's the lovely thing, is these guys are pretty easy to grow. So if you're a new player and looking for something really fun, definitely check out the Dilo. Just like that, we got another one purple, and as you can see, we're all calling the clones. And then we got them both purple. I don't know if that third one that we got purple last, if he just, I don't know if he disconnected or if he gave up or what happened, but I think he probably accepted that it was over. And just like that, the fight was over. We would have as much food as we needed to get all the way to full adult. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed my Dilophosaurus gameplay on the new Hordetest updates. Can't wait to see these map changes come live. And if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like or comment below. Maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any videos. Thank you guys. We'll see you all next time, and happy hunting.